Okay, check this out. This is one of the best spots I've ever been in my life. That clearing right there is a camping area. See the stones that were moved? Lots of evidence of fires here. So it's definitely a camping area. Right here, you can see, very flat. A lot of walkways. See, this forest used to be a camping area. It's not anymore. It's part of a conservation site now. So you're not allowed to camp in it actually. But when you're on your own and you're not causing any problems, people don't really mind. There's a little pond. There's a little pond right there, which is so cool. Let me zoom in. Little pond, in case I needed it. Another lovely flat area here. Check this out. There's a down tree. So that's going to be firewood like crazy tonight. There's also a downed maple right here. Look at that. So that's going to be, oh man, I'm going to have such good firewood. It's going to be incredible. And there's the river. Beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So many little walkways and so on to go through. Most of the forest. It's mostly a pine forest actually. Well, the pine forest, when you get a mix like this, every tree looks different. It's just amazing. Like, how we love it. Another little walkway down there. So, yeah, it's a really good spot. The only thing I'm worried about is this is obviously a very well frequented campsite, right? I mean, look at that there. That's so flat. I didn't actually show you earlier. There's lots of places. There's been fires here not too long ago. You can see the black spots. That's one there. That's one there. Seats. You know, people have moved these stones from other areas. The big one over there as well. You know, they've moved them. So that's the only thing that's bothering me. There's obviously firewood. There's somebody else's firewood left there. I can use that if I want. What's that say? It says BPK. Right? BPK. I don't know what that means. Maybe that's a gang thing. I'm gonna get killed tonight. Yeah. So what's bothering me is somebody could come here to camp, and I don't want to share this campsite with anybody because I absolutely love it. It's so good. However, it is. Let's see the time. It's late February, and the time is 4:30. 4:30, which means we've less than 2 hours of daylight. So if nobody comes here in the next hour, I'm not going to set up. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for an hour before I set up. I'm going to have something to eat, have something to drink. It'll look like I'm just on a day trip in case anybody comes by. If they do, I'll move on, unless it's one of the park rangers that kicks me out. I hope that doesn't happen. Yes, I'm going to wait for like an hour. And you know, the whole thing about getting, for me, I actually love being here in the dark. I think it's better than being in the daylight a lot of the time. The big issue is you don't want to be walking around the forest trying to gather wood for firewood when it's already dark. However, I don't have to go anywhere. There's the big maple there. There's the pine over here. Alright, that's the pine there. And they're recently down. They're still very solid. They're recently down, very recently down. Actually, I think this one didn't fall here. That one looks like it was brought here. Somebody brought that here and didn't need it. So that's going to be mine. And of course there's more firewood over here, just in case I need it. So it's going to take me like 20 minutes, half an hour maybe, to actually get firewood tonight, which is just amazing. So, yeah, cool. You know, I'm just hope nobody comes near here. I get to use it. You see my bag? You see where my bag is? It's my new Mountain Hardware dark army green bag, so it blends right in. You see, the camera's not the best here. Can you see it? That's it. I'll show it to you in Poison. Oh, look at that, it's blocking my way. Damn you. I'm gonna have to move that. Let's go around the tree. Let's go around the tree. I need to move this blocking the path. Here we go. There it is. It's my new 65 litre, the 100 litre, the branded bag I have, the one I always use, is a 100 litre, but it falls down into 80. I always use it as an 80 litre. You know, oh look, there's a bottle. Not good. I don't like this. This is, look at that shit. Fuck you. Whoever did this, I hate you. I'll leave it there and I'll bring it out with me tomorrow. I'll put it in the bag, in my bin bag. Hope I don't find any more of that shit. Yeah, so it's a 65 litre, this one. Normally I use the 80, it's 65. And my raw mat goes on the front because I can't actually put it, and that's a bin bag, by the way. That's a bin bag. And my raw mat, I just modifications, made my own mods, put my own bungee around and so on to hold it in place. Canadian jam knot here to keep it all, and then two bungees that actually strap into the clips themselves. These clips are never great, they usually go, but if they go pretty soon, I can just buy new ones. It's not a big deal. So yeah, it's a pretty cool bag, 65 litre. It's a hell of a lot lighter than the other one. Like the other, this weighs like 1.1 kilo, so not even, I think it's like a kilo. The other one's 2 kilos on its own, you know. You can feel the difference straight away. It's like, yeah, it's just so much lighter. You don't fit anywhere near as much stuff in, but I always bring too much stuff anyway. I'm always bringing too much gear. Yeah, I'm happy with it. It's pretty good. So we'll see what the durability is as we go on. Okay, I'm going to try film this without my tripod because my tripod is buried in the bag. It's going to take a while to come out, so yeah. Pouchy thing. Let me see. This way. Put it there. Here. There you go. Just over. Kind of like a homemade bushcrafting. Let's see, you know, I showed you this before. Just pops off, and there's my fork. Pretty nifty. Let's put this in a second. Uh-oh. Camera don't fall. Camera don't fall. Okay. It's now resting on the sort of a little hook. I'm really hungry, so I'm going to eat something. I brought way too much food. Just way too much food. That's a scarf. So yeah, I brought way too much food. Where is my tuna pasta? Come on, tuna pasta. There it is. So, go back inside. I'm gonna dust it. Tied some things onto the end there too. More modifications. Alright, food time. I should really get my tripod. I don't want to just yet. There's lots of places to rest the camera on the rocks over there. Check this out. Tripod, okay? Tripod. Who needs a tripod when you have perfectly cut branches? Perfectly cut branches and no wind. It's actually the rice one. I thought it was the pasta. It's actually rice. We're walking and eating, everybody. Walking and eating. Oh. Well, because I don't have a tripod, I can't turn this. I'm sitting on that big rock over there, can't really see me. So, bye bye. So I've got 3 poles, cut them with the saw. They're not ideally straight, but it looks like nothing out here is ideally straight. So I'm going to whip me up a tripod. Paracord. A little gear bomb tree going on over here. Bin. Gloves. Bin. A lot of other gear underneath there. Plane, maybe? Scary out here when you hear those loud noises. Wow. Alright, let's see how this goes. Wraps and fraps. Gloves on. I got to get my gloves on. I apologise if you can't hear me over the sound of the river. Maybe it's not the best idea to camp this close to the river. But it's not really rapidly, flying away. Yeah, could be okay. Actually, put this down here. Right, let's try this. One of them is kind of on the ground, so we put it down, which is already down. It's very wet and crazy about it. Adding pump up the jam. Too tight, they say. I've never done this before, so first time I've stuck in a knife. Everything's going around. It's not a sign of things to come. Bits and bobs in it. I've been told from the experts that's enough. Everything else is allegedly overkill. So I'm hoping it works and I'll try it. Too far. I'll go this way. Fuck off. Okay, it's a tripod. I'm going to suspend my tent from it. There it is. Tripod. Holding it together. I forgot to get the shot where I raised it up myself and tied it together. Forgot to get that. And the reason being is because as soon as I kneel down, check this out. Kneel down to put in the first peg. Bam! Trousers just completely split open. Right down. And I've no thread. I forgot to bring thread and needle. I actually do have a needle, but I forgot the thread. So yeah, I have to put on my long underwear and hope this doesn't get bigger overnight. I have a safety pin to hold it together, but that's it. These are terrible. They were not cheap trousers. I can't believe it's ripped this easy. It's only my second time wearing them and they split. Disaster. On the plus side, it's looking okay. On a flat spot next to the river. I like the tripod, it seems to be sturdy enough. It's only this piece here, the one at the front, that's the one that was on the ground. It's still very strong, it's the thickest. The other two down were dead stand that I cut. So they're alright. But yeah. Anyway, it's working. Let's get the air mat lofting and so on. Got my bedroll. I'm running out of daylight quickly. Tried to patch this with the safety pins, they just ripped right out. Terrible. Put one in the bottom there to hope that it doesn't rip further, but yeah, these are going to be destroyed. This is going to rip right open. I'm gonna be wearing pajamas for the night. Disappointing, man. These were expensive, you know. These are expensive. I'm gonna send them back to Amazon, and I'm gonna slate them in the review. I'm gonna give them such a bad review. Anyway, use my mini pump up the air mat. I get my mattress, my bedroll on now to start lofting, because I should have done it like an hour ago. So yeah, alright. Oh, losing light fast. So I cut my mat to make it into a sit pad, a kneeling pad, sit pad. Of course, when I bent down to use it, rip these. But yeah, just cut the old one. It's very thick. It's good as a leaning mat. This part wipes off so easy. I wasn't doing anything with it because I have the other one. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm happy with it. It's the flattest area I've ever camped on. Look how flat it is. All the bottles and stuff are standing up by themselves. Don't need to be propped against anything. They're all just freestanding. The cup as well on the back there. Because it's just so flat. It's so good. I like it. But I gotta move on. It's gonna be dark very soon. I get dark really soon. My stuff. My axe hanging there. Always good to leave little nubbins on there, you know. Little protrusions to hang stuff on. I'll turn this on, so it's any better. It's a little bit better. Yeah. I'm gonna get my jacket and stuff inside actually. Yeah, church it up. And now it's gonna be firewood time. More firewood over there time. Next time you see me, I'll have a big pile of logs. River. Sorry, I'm very shaky with the camera here. Okay. Getting quite dark now. I don't know what time it is. I hate the hole in my leg. The hole in my trousers is awful. Damn you, draft. My headlamp on. Yeah, I got some firewood here. Quite a lot of firewood so far. Big chunks there. Got all sugar maples are full of resin. They're going to burn for ages. Got twigs to start it here. And the bigger ones on the logs. I'm going to hack that bad boy up. You see that one there? Can't see anything. Oh my god. Yeah, that one. This one here. All the way up and all the way down. Gonna be some good cooking. So it just started raining lately. Set up this horrible tarp system here. I don't know if you can see. Yep. Just to cover stuff briefly. Got this tie out here. And down into a peg in the ground. Right there. It's pretty bad, but it's doing the job. It's going to keep clean. Got most of my firewood. Still have more over here to chop later if I need it. I don't think I will. That's at least a 3-hour fire in there. That's a lot of wood. And you can see, got a better angle. Pretty good. My trousers just keep splitting. It's down to the knee now. That's my knee. Just keep splitting all the way down. It's fucking, oh, it's so bad. I hate it. I hate it. And I'm going to slate these guys online. And I'm going to make a play to try to get my money back. They were €60. Like, I bought a pair in Primark. They were €15. I've worn them in a video before. You've seen them. I've only worn them twice, but they, you know, they're still going. This is my second time to wear these, and they ripped. You know, and it's not like they ripped out of thread. They ripped in the material, right down the material. You know, it's not at a seam. It's the actual cloth itself that ripped in pieces. Cheap. You know, I think they're from a Chinese. It looks like they're English. It looks like the name of the company is like, I can't remember, but it sounds like an English surname like Brighton or something, you know. But they just do that to fool you, you know. It's actually probably some crappy Asian make. And yeah, €60 is not cheap for a pair of trousers. I mean, it is, but you know, the fact of the matter that I've had €15 and they work perfectly. You know, it's just, oh man, I'm furious. I'm so angry. I have to put on my pajama trousers now because I just have a draft coming up my leg. So I have to put on the pajamas, the PJs, and then get the fire going. And a few brewskis. Ha ha ha. I don't know if you can see this, but I got my trousers on. Okay, no more white knee. The trousers on. It's ripped again. They ripped when I was taking them off. They ripped again. They're right down past the knee now. This is terrible. It's really frustrating me. If I had brought my big bag, I brought a lighter load this time. If I had brought my big bag, I would have had a change of trousers. So yeah, bad. When it rains, it pours. I'm the fire starter. What's the fire starter? Woo. Fire is on its way. Looking good. P.S. I hate these trousers. Well, took a while, but I finally got her kicking. Woohoo! Morning. With Morgan. Tea. Oh, that looks weird on camera. Looks like blood. It's actually very nice. Oh. Oops. Yep. I made tea. Morning. She likes the work. Okay, it does. Freshly squeezed orange juice. Freshly squeezed water from my water filter from the river. I'm very impressed with this tripod setup. I'm very impressed with this tripod setup. It's really good. Wow, I like it. Look at that. It's the most drinkable water in the world. Fresh stream. Well, all packed up. I'm ready to go. Oh, there's my bar. Lunch. I'm gonna get rid of that heap as well. And leave no trace. Bye, river. We'll come full circle. Woohoo!